Hey Eric, I'm going through our monthly budget book right now. Did you send your mom $6,000 without telling me?
Oh, about that.
Just tell me straight. Did you send Diana the money or not? I can't believe you made such a huge financial decision without even talking to me first. What happened to being a team? I've been doing overtime at the office, tracking every penny we spend, and you just gave away 2 months of our house savings like it was nothing?
Yes, I sent her the money. I'm really sorry, honey. I was going to tell you. Mom said it was urgent for Mason's prep school enrollment.
$6,000 is a massive amount of our savings. And I had to find out by checking our accounts? What were you thinking? I've been keeping track of everything you've sent them. Every month there's some new emergency with Mason's education, private tutoring, special programs, summer camps. It never ends.
Mom called crying about Mason's future. She said James and Rachel are struggling with all the educational expenses.
These emergencies happen every single month now. We both work full-time jobs, Eric. I'm putting in extra hours at the office while they're living beyond their means. We can't keep throwing away thousands of dollars like this.
Diana promised they'd pay us back this time. They just need a little more time.
When have they ever paid us back? Not once in our entire marriage.
But this time it's really important for Mason's education. We should help if we can, right?
How can you be so blind? This isn't about Mason's education at all.
What do you mean?
The money's going straight to James and Rachel's luxury lifestyle. Those expensive weekend trips they keep posting about on social media. Rachel's new designer bags every month. That's where our hard-earned money is really going.
Maybe Mom helped them once or twice. But she wouldn't do that all the time. She's still my mother, too.
Eric, you need to wake up and see what's happening. Diana has always treated James like he's royalty. My precious firstborn son this. James deserves the best. That, while you work overtime to support his shopping sprees, our savings account is nearly empty because of them.
You really think they're using us like that?
I've kept records of every single transfer. It's all documented in my budget book. This stops now. I'm serious, Eric. If you ever send Diana money behind my back again, I'm filing for divorce.
Divorce? Isn't that too extreme? You can't just throw that word around.
I wouldn't have to be this harsh if you hadn't betrayed my trust. This isn't about $10 or $20. It's thousands of dollars every single month. Money we've been saving for our own future. That $6,000 could have been 2 months of mortgage payments, or the down payment for our own car.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
You know what's ironic? Diana's always bragging about James's success. But when she needs money, she comes running to her younger son, the same son she constantly overlooks.
We just make more than James and Rachel do, and they have Mason's expenses to worry about. All his educational programs aren't cheap.
Stop making excuses for them. They're not living in poverty. Plenty of families manage just fine with multiple kids, while they spoil their only child with our money.
Okay, I promise I won't do it again. Just please don't be mad anymore.
Well, since you've already given away our savings, we'll have to take Diana somewhere more budget-friendly for her birthday instead of that expensive steakhouse she always demands. Let's just go to Olive Garden.
Olive Garden? Mom will be really offended if we take her there for her birthday. Even Mason would be disappointed to have his birthday dinner there.
If she wants the steakhouse so badly, she can get James and Rachel to pay for it.
But I always pay for Mom's birthday dinner. I already told her I would this time, too.
And that's exactly the problem right there. Why is it automatically assumed that you'll pay for your mom's birthday dinner every single year? Why does this expectation even exist? Last time I checked, James is her son too.
Well, yes, but it's different somehow.
Listen carefully. If Diana doesn't return that $6,000 right away, we're going to Olive Garden for her birthday. That's final.
What kind of birthday celebration is this supposed to be? Sarah has really gone too far this time.
Diana, what's wrong? Did you forget it's your birthday celebration?
Of course we didn't forget. Happy birthday, Diana. We picked this special place for your celebration.
Special? You've brought me to Olive Garden? Since when is Olive Garden special?
The food here is actually quite good.
That's not the point. On birthdays, you're supposed to go somewhere nice, not some chain restaurant with endless breadsticks.
She's right, Sarah. If you're spending money anyway, might as well go somewhere properly nice. What's the point of being petty like this?
Well, Rachel, if you think this isn't good enough, maybe you should have planned Diana's birthday dinner yourself.
We're just so busy with Mason's education right now. His prep school and enrichment programs aren't cheap, you know.
Exactly. Mason just started at that prestigious elementary school, and they need to keep up with tuition and private tutoring. How can you compare your free time to theirs when you don't even have children?
I really don't see the issue here. Mason has a school bus and a normal school schedule like any other kid. Why does a 6-year-old need so many expensive tutors and programs anyway?
Honey, maybe we shouldn't.
You just don't understand because you don't have kids. Try being a mother before you judge us, Sarah. Don't criticize what parents go through just because you chose not to have children.
That's right. How dare you speak to Rachel like that when you know nothing about motherhood? You're completely out of line.
I haven't done anything wrong here. Is this still about the $6,000 you borrowed?
If it's such a big deal, I'll pay it back. Would that make you happy?
Yes, actually it would. Please return it before the end of the month. Otherwise, I'll start charging interest like a proper loan.
Excuse me? Did you just say interest?
Please stop this. Honey, it's Mom's birthday. Let's try to get along.
Yes. Stop causing drama on Diana's birthday.
I can't believe I'm being treated this way at my age.
Don't let it upset you, Diana. Sarah's still young. She doesn't know any better.
Look at how different my two daughters-in-law are, like night and day.
Please don't be upset, Mom. Let's just enjoy our dinner.
How about I get you that designer bag you wanted as an apology for this? It can make up for this less than ideal birthday dinner. Now shall we eat?
Well, I suppose I can overlook this then. You should realize how lucky you are to have such a wonderful son, Sarah. Do you think men like Eric are easy to find? Honestly, you don't deserve him.
I can't believe this is happening. Eric, we need to have a serious talk when we get home.
Let's just finish our dinner for now, okay?
Rachel, is that a brand new Tesla Model Y you're driving?
Oh, this? Diana bought it for us.
I'm sorry. What? Why do you suddenly look so nervous? Diana, where exactly did you get the money for a $60,000 car?
I have my own money. How dare you question me? I don't need to explain my finances to someone like you. Why are you so obsessed with my spending?
Maybe because last month you were completely broke and needed $6,000 for Mason's education. And now you're buying luxury cars?
Why are you making such a big deal out of this, Sarah? Diana can spend her money however she wants.
Exactly. Since when do I need your permission to buy gifts?
The Tesla really suits you, Rachel. Great choice.
See? Eric understands. Their old Honda was falling apart. I couldn't let them keep driving that. My firstborn son and his family deserve the best.
Our 2012 Civic is literally held together with duct tape. The check engine light has been on for months.
James is different. He's carrying on the family name. What if something happened to him because of that unsafe car? Would you take responsibility?
Mom's right about their old car being dangerous. This is much safer for them.
Now I don't have to worry about Mason's safety on the way to his activities.
Our car is way more dangerous than their old one ever was. I'm not saying you should buy us a Tesla, but your safety argument makes zero sense here.
Just let it go, okay?
Seriously, Sarah, this jealousy is so unattractive. If you're envious, just admit it. No need to create drama just because you're bitter. It's not a good look.
I can't even process this right now.
The hierarchy in this family is very clear. The firstborn son comes first. That's just how it is. Why is that so hard for you to understand? You're just the second son's wife who chose not to give me grandchildren. Don't think you're equal to James and Rachel.
Of course not, Mom. We know our place.
I need some air. I'm leaving.
Leaving already? Aren't you supposed to drive Diana home? You can admire my new Tesla on the way. Actually, you guys take Diana. I need to get Mason from his private soccer training.
Of course, sweetheart. Go take care of my precious grandson.
Bye, Diana. Enjoy the drive home in their car.
So our car is too dangerous for James, but perfectly fine for us to drive your precious mother around in? How can you just sit there while your mom treats us like this?
I'm used to it by now. It's always been this way.
Don't you see? She took our $6,000 to help pay for their Tesla.
Well, she said she'd pay us back. Remember?
I cannot believe you're still this naive. When will you stop believing her lies? Your own mother is bleeding you dry, and you're letting her. Do you know how much she's taken from us over the years?
Taken is a strong word.
But that's exactly what she's doing. She has no intention of ever paying us back.
Maybe she will someday.
You are impossible. How are you not angry about this? Are you really okay being treated as second best your entire life?
I've learned to live with it.
Just because you've accepted it doesn't make it right. Normalizing toxic behavior doesn't make it any less toxic. Promise me you won't give Diana another cent, no matter what. Do you need more proof that she's funneling our money to James and Rachel?
All right, I promise. No more money to Mom.
Do you really mean that? I need you to be absolutely serious about this.
Yes, I promise. No more financial help for Mom.
Are you absolutely sure you can keep that promise?
Yes, I'm sure. Don't worry.
I can't help but worry when you've let your family walk all over you for so long.
Hi, Sarah. Are you busy right now? Do you have a minute to talk? There's something important I need to tell you.
Hi, Mom. Just doing some house cleaning. I'm free to talk. What's up? Is everything okay? You sound serious.
Don't worry, but I need you to listen carefully to what I'm about to say.
Mom, you're starting to scare me. What's going on? Please just tell me.
Your father and I have decided to move to Vermont.
Vermont? You're moving out of the city?
Yes, we found a lovely place in the countryside. The clean air will be good for your father's asthma, and we're ready for a quieter life away from the city.
This seems so sudden. Have you been planning this for a while? What about your condo here in Boston? Are you selling it?
We've been thinking about it for months, actually. And no, we're not selling the condo.
Are you going to rent it out then?
No, sweetheart. We're giving it to you and Eric.
What? Mom, are you serious?
Completely serious. We've always felt bad we couldn't help with your wedding or housing costs. This is our way of making up for that.
Mom, you never needed to feel guilty about that.
Well, we did, and now we can finally do something about it. I'm going to transfer the deed to your name. It's yours to make into a home.
But that condo was your life savings.
We've already bought our place in Vermont. This is what we want to do.
Mom, I'm crying right now. I can't believe this.
Don't cry, sweetie. We're so happy to do this. You and Eric can finally have your dream home.
Mom, thank you so much. You know Rachel's always talking about wanting to move to that neighborhood for Mason's schooling.
Well, now you'll have what she's been after. About time she stops acting so superior. You can show her what it feels like for once.
Are you absolutely sure about giving us the condo?
Of course, I'm sure. You're my only daughter. It's natural for parents to pass things on to their children. Stop worrying so much. It just needs some updating inside.
That's totally fine. Eric and I can handle the renovations.
Good. Make sure you both come for dinner before we move.
We definitely will. Eric is going to be so excited. We'll come over as soon as we can. Your mom really gave us their condo?
She really did. The Boston condo is going to be ours.
That neighborhood is incredible. Condos there start at $750,000. The nice ones are over $1 million. Are you sure it's okay for us to accept something this valuable?
Mom insists, says it's already decided.
Where are your parents going to live?
They bought a place in Vermont already.
They moved that quickly?
Yeah, they don't mess around. The condo will be ours soon.
This feels surreal. Like a dream.
It's amazing luck. No more killing ourselves to pay rent. That struggle is finally over.
And it's completely paid off too. We need to get them an amazing thank you gift. I'm just so grateful. I'm literally bouncing with joy.
The interior needs some updates, though.
That's fine. We can handle renovation costs.
Our savings should cover making it perfect. Never thought we'd get this lucky.
Isn't this the area Rachel's been desperate to move to?
Is it?
Yeah. She wanted Mason to go to school there, but they couldn't afford the housing prices. That's why they never moved.
Oh, right. That's what they were talking about.
They're going to be so jealous when they find out. I can't wait to see Rachel's face.
So Andy tells me your parents gave you their Boston condo. Is that actually true?
Yes, they did.
Why wasn't I informed immediately? How could you keep such big news from family?
We've been really busy planning the renovations. Haven't had time to announce it to everyone yet.
Surely you're not that busy, just planning some updates. How large is this condo anyway?
About 1,500 square feet.
1,500 square feet? That's ridiculous. Far too much space for just 2 people. Especially since you're not planning to have children.
It's really not that large. Perfect size for us, actually.
But you said you're not having kids. Such a waste of a family-sized home. You should let James and Rachel live there instead.
I'm sorry. What did you just say?
Think about it logically. They have Mason to consider, and all the best schools are in that area. It would be perfect for their family.
You can't be serious right now.
Why not?
This condo was given to me by my parents. It's legally in my name for Eric and me to live in.
But think about Mason's education.
Mason's education is his parents' responsibility, not mine.
Well, I just thought.
I'm going to pretend this conversation never happened. Renovations should be done by month end. You're welcome to come to the housewarming party.
I wasn't finished discussing this.
Sorry, I need to go. Contractor's calling. See you at the housewarming. Welcome. Come on in. I know it's a bit of a trek to this part of Boston.
Why are you on such a high floor? The elevator took forever.
Lower floors are so much more convenient.
Rachel, don't you live on the 14th floor? We're only on 10.
Well, that's different.
Let's not argue about silly things.
I wasn't arguing, just stating a fact.
You mentioned renovations. Are they actually finished? Doesn't look very renovated to me. Rather plain, actually.
Yes, everything is complete.
Really? This is what you were so excited about? The way you talked about the renovations. I expected something spectacular.
Ah, I'm not surprised you think that. Our designer is quite well known in the industry. He says most people don't grasp the subtleties of his minimalist approach. The nuanced details often escape the untrained eye.
Oh, really? How interesting.
I wasn't sure what he meant at first, but now I understand perfectly. Don't worry. You'll develop an appreciation for fine design eventually.
Well, this building is quite dated anyway. Why would you want such an old place?
Exactly what I was thinking. The whole building needs updating. I would have sold it and bought something newer. Not worth the hassle.
Oh, really? Even with its age, property values here are astronomical because of the schools. Condos here start at $750,000 minimum.
$750,000?
That's right. Wasn't this the neighborhood you wanted to move to, Rachel?
What? No. I never said that. You must be mistaken.
I distinctly remember you talking about wanting to be in this school district for Mason's education, but the prices were too high. Isn't that why you couldn't move here?
That's completely wrong. We chose not to move here. We're very happy where we are. Mason loves his current school.
Oh, is that so? If you're so happy there, maybe you should reconsider moving here after all. It really is a fantastic area. If you have the money like you claim, you should definitely consider it.
Why are you being so cruel?
What do you mean cruel? I'm just recommending the neighborhood because it's nice. You didn't think I was trying to be mean, did you?
You're horrible, Sarah.
Rachel, you're crying. What's wrong? Sweetheart, why are you crying?
Sarah's being deliberately awful. She hates me. You're doing this intentionally, aren't you?
Doing what?
You took this condo just to spite me. You knew I desperately wanted to live here. We even took out a loan trying to buy here.
Wait, you got a loan? But you just said you chose not to move here.
Well, I
honestly had no idea. You should have just been honest. I would have been more sensitive.
You're impossible, Sarah. Diana, I need to leave.
Rachel, where are you going? Look what you've done, Sarah.
I'm really sorry. Diana, I genuinely didn't know. I guess she really did want to live here. She should have just said so, instead of pretending otherwise.
You need to apologize to Rachel.
Apologize. For what?
For how cruel you were to her yesterday. She's devastated.
I did nothing wrong.
You were taunting her on purpose. Don't deny it. You were showing off.
I did nothing of the sort. I just hosted a housewarming party. and mentioned the neighborhood was nice. How is that wrong?
Stop playing innocent. And how dare the younger son have a better home than my firstborn?
What does birth order have to do with anything?
It has everything to do with it. The firstborn carries on the family name.
Are you serious right now? What century are you living in? I have nothing to apologize for.
What are you doing here? You said you were never speaking to us again.
We're here for an apology.
Excuse me?
You heard me. An apology. Now apologize to Rachel.
For what exactly? I've done nothing wrong.
You know you upset her.
I already said I didn't know about their situation, and I still don't think I did anything wrong.
Stop acting innocent. You got this condo just to show off.
Show off. You came to my home and started criticizing everything. I just stated facts about the neighborhood. That's not bragging. Was it wrong to suggest you move here too?
You know we can't afford it. Why rub it in?
Maybe if you didn't spend every penny on Mason's unnecessary programs. Your financial problems aren't my fault.
How dare you?
Know your place as the second son's wife.
Mom, you can't just slap people, regardless of how you feel.
Eric, haven't you taught your wife how to behave like a proper daughter-in-law?
Yeah. Eric, aren't you going to say anything about her attitude?
Both of you, get out of my house right now.
What did you just say to me? You've crossed a line, Eric.
I said get out, Mom.
How dare you throw your own mother out?
Are you really my mother, though? Because it certainly doesn't feel like it. You've only ever had one son in your heart, James. I was just the spare, and you have the audacity to slap my wife in her own home? Tell me, did Sarah say a single thing that wasn't true? If you and your precious firstborn can't manage your own finances, that's not our problem anymore.
Eric, don't you think you're being unnecessarily harsh?
No, I don't think I am. Not after years of your blatant favoritism and manipulation. Rachel, you think you're entitled to our money just because you married the golden child? Well, let me make this crystal clear. That ends today.
How could you? You have no shame at all. The moment we need something, you start acting like this?
We're not the ones causing a scene here.
This is how family hierarchy works. The firstborn son deserves the best of everything.
I am sick of hearing about the firstborn son. I've heard it my entire life, and I'm done with it. If James is so special, then he can start paying for your expenses from now on.
What? James can't possibly afford that. Why should they have to carry such a burden?
We're cutting you off completely, not another penny. Go figure it out with your precious firstborn. And you're going to pay back every cent you've taken from us. Sarah's kept detailed records of everything. We want it all back.
Son, what's gotten into you?
Stop calling me son. I'm not your son. I never was in your eyes, was I? I was just your backup plan, your ATM, your punching bag. You only have one son who matters, so go cry to him.
Eric, please.
Get out of our house now. Don't ever come back, either of you. And that includes James. We're starting a new life in our new home without any of you in it.
I thought Eric might regret his outburst and apologize to Diana later. But he remained firm in his decision to cut her off financially. When she came back later, literally begging on her knees for forgiveness, he wouldn't even open the door to speak with her. That slap was the final straw. Something inside Eric finally broke free, and he found the strength to stand up to years of manipulation. The most ironic part? When James and Rachel realized they'd have to actually support Diana themselves, They completely abandoned her. They couldn't handle the financial responsibility they'd been pushing onto us for years. So much for the precious firstborn son and his perfect family. Meanwhile, we're thriving in our new home, finally free to live life on our own terms. The peace we found without Eric's toxic family drama is absolutely priceless. When I asked Eric if he regretted cutting them off, he admitted to feeling a hint of sadness, but said it was incredibly liberating to finally break free from always being second best just because of birth order. I still don't understand why Diana clung so desperately to those outdated ideas about firstborn sons. But maybe now that both her children have cut her off, she'll finally have time to reflect on how toxic favoritism destroyed her family. And that's where our story ends. Thank you all for listening. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time.
Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, give us a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and leave us a comment down below. It means a lot to us. See you next time!